Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're all here. And in today's video, I have some Amazon finds to share with you. I am covered down here by my feet of quite a few items that I've purchased over the last several months that I'm really enjoying and I think are worth the mention. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna try to break it down into categories. I've got just a couple of like beauty, fashion related things, and then there are a lot of more lifestyle, home type of things, I guess you would say. So we're gonna do the clothes and beauty type items first. Okay, the first thing I wanted to show you is this little belt bag. And this is basically your old style fanny pack that I remember wearing to theme parks with my kids back in the early 2000s, and it was very uncool at the time, but it was perfect for those type of days. Well, the young ladies have brought this back, and I actually think it's a really cute look. I'll insert some video footage of how I've seen all of the young ladies wearing it. It's kind of over your shoulder. And I really like that though, as far as like a really secure place to keep your belongings if you are traveling or if you are going to like a theme park with your grandkids or your kids or that type of thing. It's right up close to your body, so I like that secureness of being able to wear a little old style, they call them the belt bags now, but they are basically fanny packs. Now, I traveled recently and was noticing so many women in the airport that had these on, and I was like, I want one. So I got home and someone mentioned that Lululemon is where you get them. So of course went to Lululemon, and I'm really glad that they were out of stock because almost a similar bag to this one I think sells, I think it's $65 at Lululemon. And I can't remember exactly what I paid for this. I'll have the price that I did pay up on the screen, but it was a lot less than $65. So I really like this. I think it's a great alternative to those days when you don't want to carry a shoulder bag. And honestly, there is quite a bit of room in this little sack. This is the big wide zipper, and it's got some different pockets on each side, and then it also has this other little zip compartment in the back. But like I said, it's really secure if you wear it that over the shoulder way. It's really secure, it's comfortable, and I just think they're super cute. So I was happy to pick this up, and obviously really great price on Amazon, and they had so many different colors to choose from. So I'll have this link below. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you is this great like lighter weight rain jacket that I picked up. And it's in this really pretty like stone color. I'm gonna insert some video footage of what it looks like on. But it's a really like kind of a thicker weight, and it definitely has the feel of like a water repellent fabric. It does have a detachable hood with the buttons here underneath the collar that you just attach the hood onto. So it is great for spring days when it is rainier. And it's not lined, but it does have like a softer fabric here on the inside. It's definitely a lighter weight jacket, but by no means a really light jacket. It's perfect for the northern climates, for spring and for fall when you don't need a really heavy jacket, but you want something, especially on those rainy days when I can put the hood on, and if I'm running errands, I can whip the hood up really nicely. But it actually looks more stylish than just like a zip up nylon rain jacket, which I have those too, but this is kind of just a more stylish version, I think. And it doesn't look so rain jacket-ish, if you can go with that, that you could still wear this like if you were wearing, you know, a little bit dressier outfit and you needed a coat for wherever you're going. I think this would work too, because it doesn't scream like raincoat. It just screams like nice trench coat, really. The length I think is good because you could wear this. I think it would look cute with skirts, but also it's really great if you're just wearing jeans or pants or leggings. It just kind of elevates your look a little bit. So I've been thrilled to have this, and I will tell you that I have owned this now. I bought this at the end of last spring, so I have owned this for quite a while. It washes beautifully. It's really holding up nice. I love the style of it. I just think it's a great trench coat that I wanted to be able to share with you. So I will have this linked. Like I said, this is like, I think this is like a stone color, but I will check if they have other colors. If I am able to put some different colors that it comes in, I will do that. But love this jacket, and it was definitely worth mentioning. Okay, and this is kind of beauty related. With my really dry winter skin, I had noticed around my fingernails, my cuticles have been a wreck. And yes, I always do put cuticle oil on at night before bed, but I was looking for something maybe a little more emollient or something that would just kind of help really heal them up and seal in the moisture. And I found this by reading a lot of reviews on Amazon. This is the Orly Cuticle Therapy Cream. And this was getting so many good reviews. There was also several comments from nail technicians that say they swear by this, so I had to give it a try. So it is a really, let me pull back, hopefully you can see it. It's a really thick cream. I'll take some out. So it's really, really thick. So I just rub this up around my cuticles. I keep it down here by my chair. So in the morning when I'm reading, I will put some on. In the evenings, if I'm watching TV, I put some on. So it's kind of right here at a convenient spot that I'm just putting it on throughout the day. And I have to say, this has made a huge difference in the look of my cuticles. Now, I don't have a professional manicure, and this is me just doing it myself, but I think they look so much better now. So I'm really happy with the product. The one thing I will tell you that I don't like is that I read this in the reviews, so I knew this going in. It has that old lady perfume scent, and I hate saying that the older that I get, but it does have that really kind of strong perfumey scent. But it doesn't seem to linger very long, and it's not enough of a deterrent for me not to use it because I think the actual cream is really good. It would be really nice if they made this in an unscented version. Then it would be chef's kiss. It would be so good. But I put up with that like heavy perfume scent just because it really has helped my cuticles out in the winter weather. So even though not crazy about the fragrance, I think the product itself, this is a really good one. So the next thing I wanted to show you is kind of beauty related. So at the start of the new year, like so many of you, I was searching for some products to help get myself organized. And I specifically was looking for things to help me organize all of my cosmetic products. I couldn't seem to come up with a system on my own that worked for me as far as all my beauty products were concerned. So this is what I ended up finding on Amazon. It is this really large Cosmetic Tower, and it is corner shaped to fit right into the corner of your vanity area. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture of what this looks like upstairs on my vanity with all of my products on it. But this thing is actually tall. I measured it. It is like 17 3/4 inches tall. So it is tall, and you could adjust the shelves to different heights depending on where these metal bars are. I just did the equally distant spacing for mine, but was really easy put together. You can choose on Amazon. They have, I chose just the nickel or the silver finish, but they had gold, they had black shelves, I think another different, maybe a rose gold combination. So there were some different combinations. But I've been loving this because it looks so much sleeker on my vanity, and I can have all of my favorite products, the ones that I am using day in and day out, within easy reach, and it's been really great for me. So I love this little Cosmetic Tower, or whatever they're calling it, but I'll have it linked below, of course. But this was definitely a good find in helping me keep all of my beauty products organized. Okay, next thing I am going to show you, I am really excited about, and it sounds so silly to be excited about a sweater shaver. But yes, I found a sweater shaver that works so good to get those little lint balls off of your sweaters. I'm gonna insert a video footage of me using it on this gray sweater that pills really easily, and you will be able to see how great it looks after I've done a once over with this sweater shaver. Now, this is not a cheap sweater shaver like you had years ago. I remember having one with like batteries and it was pretty small. This is an investment for sure. It's like $25, I believe. But what is different about this is that you charge it up. It's got that USB attachment that you can plug into any USB block that you have. So you charge it up, and then this thing, I mean, can you hear that? It's loud. This is powerful. So it comes with the charging cord. It comes with a little bag, and it also comes with this little attachment, which I'm still trying to figure out what exactly you would use this for. Probably with furniture, because it looks like a little lint, and then the brush over here. And then it does come with even 2 replacement blades. But this thing does such a great job on your sweaters, but I've also used it on the couch in my family room. If you've got any furniture that kind of pills up, this actually works on it. So I have been using this all over my house on different furniture pieces, on sweaters, and it really does a fabulous job. So if you were looking for a sweater shaver, or you didn't know you were looking for a sweater shaver, I would highly recommend this one. This one is really surprised me at how powerful it is and what a great job it really does. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is I ordered at the beginning of the year, I wanted to change out my pillowcases on my couches around the house, and I ordered these for the family room couch, and I picked out this really pretty blue color. Now, I had picked out a rust color one for the fall that I really liked, and I liked them so much that is why I wanted to get this in this pretty blue color. So these are, they call it corduroy, but oh my goodness, if this isn't the softest corduroy I've ever felt. But I also love the texture of it. I think it's just nice adding different textures in your decor. I think that is a good look. And these are so soft and cuddly. I love these pillow covers, and of course with Amazon, the choices of colors that you have available to you. I'm gonna see if there's any way I can insert over here on the side some of the colors that they had to choose from, because really any color that you have that you were in your decor that you were looking for, you'd probably be able to find a pillow cover that matches. So obviously they're the covers, so you can just zip them on and off. So I love this pretty blue color. It's kind of brightening up these dull winter days for me. But I really do like this pillow cover. So if you were looking for, to spruce up, this is a really good one. I do recommend these, and I'll have these linked below. All right, we are still talking about pillows, but we are talking about pillow covers that I found for my little knee pillow that I sleep with every night. I'm gonna insert a picture of what the actual pillow, the form that I purchased from Amazon, my pillow that I got over here so you can see. And if you're not familiar with these are little pillows that are shaped perfectly to fit between your knees for when you're sleeping. And I suffered from lower back pain, and I remember years ago talking to my dad about it, and he would say, "Teen, you need to put a pillow in between your legs when you're sleeping." So I would try that, but with a regular pillow, it was just too bulky to roll back and forth with like a regular size bed pillow between my knees. So I picked up one of these from Amazon, and this was actually life-changing for me. I love how small it is, and I have kind of trained myself where I can switch from side to side, and I can keep this right in between my legs. But it's been so wonderful because it eliminated my lower back pain, which is huge. If those of you who suffer from that, you know how that horrible it is to wake up with that sore lower back. So just using one of these pillows really helped. Okay, but I'm not talking about just the pillow. I liked the original one because it had this little zip off liner. This is what the pillow looks like underneath. it has a little zip off liner, and then you wash it when you're washing the sheets. So I looked on Amazon, and they make these little bamboo covers that fit over these knee pillows. And because they're made with the bamboo, they're really wicking, but they're really soft. And I bought the pack of 2 to cover my pillow form. So now when I'm doing laundry and switching my sheets out every week, I can just put on a fresh one, and I don't have to go ahead and clean all of the sheets and pillowcases that day if I don't feel like it. So I just liked having that extra like backup where it just didn't force me to do the laundry when sometimes I didn't want to. So if you have one of these knee pillows, they do say it's like a universal size. It obviously fits mine perfectly, but I just love now that I have backup. So these little pillow covers were a great find, and I highly recommend these. Last thing that I want to show you, and this will be good for all of my fellow dog walkers that live in cold climates, and we are walking every day in the wintertime and your fingers get really cold. I have found some rechargeable hand warmers. Never knew these existed, but now I don't think I could live without these in the winter. These are amazing. All right, so let me tell you about these rechargeable hand warmers. They come with a little USB charger, but what's great is that it's got 2 attached to this one, so you can charge both of the hand warmers at the same time. And then what you do when you want to go ahead and use them is that here's the switch here, you just push it down and you hold it for a little bit, and it comes on, and you can, I don't know if you can see that one little red light, that is the lowest setting. Then you can crank it up again, and it is the medium setting, or if you're really cold, you can crank it up to the high setting. And what I do, oh, it's already starting to warm up. So I slip this right into my mitten. I wear mittens because I found that that does help to have my fingers closer together to keep them warm. So I slip this right into my mitten, and then I'm holding on to this when I'm walking the dog. I'm still able to hang on to the leash with no problem, but these have been the biggest godsend this winter. We have had some brutal cold days, and I'm just one of those people, I mean, we just walk every day. And having these has saved my fingers. It truly has. So these are absolutely great. They're obviously great if you walk your dog and it's really cold outside. But I think these would be great to stick in your pocket if you are going to sporting events out in the spring, in the fall. I know that with my own kids, those spring baseball games and track meets, and they were freezing. You know, it's supposed to be spring, it's supposed to be warm, and I remember freezing at so many of those events. Putting these in your pockets so that you could just put your hands in these and warm up your fingers, that would be a great use. I was thinking of what my one big sister, and she has that Raynaud's, I think is what it's called, where her fingers are always so cold. She would be able to use this, I think. Kath, you should look into these where you could hold these just during the day when your fingers are just getting really cold. So I know I'm going on so much about hand warmers, but honestly, it's sometimes these little things that can just improve your life and just make it so much better, because who wants cold, numb fingers? I know that I don't. So friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I do want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days to spend with me. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And I will see you all next time. Bye.